Cedarwood oil. The oil is extracted from wood and the bark area, which has medicinal properties. Let's check out. Cedarwood is soothing oil for the skin. It has a healing property and very soothing and a grounding oil. It is very good for, especially for the scalp. It is used in all dandruff and hair loss treatments. Oily skin, acne, eczema, they use cedarwood oil in their preparation. It is very effective in male hormones. It regulates the sexual development, muscle mass, and RBC count in the body. Cedarwood oil encourages the lymphatic drainage. So anything is stuck in the body, it helps to remove it out. It helps to remove the toxins from the body as well. It helps in stimulating the breakdown of the body fat. The fat deposit, the water retention, and the lumpy skin get dissolved when we use cedarwood oil. Cedarwood oil is very grounding oil for cough, asthma, and lungs issues. It is another good oil for urinary tract infections. Cedarwood oil helps in overdue menstruation cycle. It provokes it. Cedarwood oil is very good treatment for ADHD children and it helps to activate the pineal gland. Now let's understand the emotional part of the cedarwood oil, how the emotional effect it happens. The cedarwood oil enhances the spiritual communication. So the people who are not able to sit down with themselves, they are not able to focus on their priorities, they are not able to connect on meditation, they are not able to connect with their inner voice. So when you use cedarwood oil, it helps you to connect with yourself and spiritual communication with yourself. It calms down the anger and ease down the nervous system very fast. It quiets the mind, and whatever the replay cassette is going on, it's soothe that cassette out and releases that from our body. It also helps in people who are very critical and over analyzing and over going into detailing. So people who are micromanagement will help when you use cedarwood oil because it releases you out. Pregnant women should avoid cedarwood oil. Next oil is German Chamomile. The oil is extracted from the flower of the plant, the leaves, the flower. Now, medical quality of German oil is, it's an excellent remedy for infants, the small babies. It's used for colic and ear pains and throat infections. The children who are showing a lot of tantrums and they have some allergies, asthma or skin issues, this oil is safely used there. It aids to skin from all the boils and wounds. So to repair it fast, we can use chamomile oil. The fragrance of this oil is not so pleasant, but it is, when you want to heal something, you need to have something bitter. So it's like that, but it heals very fast. It cures any inflammation in the body, any hot, redness, swelling, water retention, painful infections. It helps to remove it. Any infections related to digestive and gastric gets healed when you use German chamomile faster. Headache, earache, toothache, arthritis, muscle cramp get treated with this German chamomile oil faster. The swelling in the joints and sprains will also get healed by German chamomile oil. All female disorders like menopause, painful periods, irregular periods, excessive blood flow get balanced when we use German chamomile blend. German chamomile helps in stimulating the white blood cell and increase the immune system of the person. So if any person has less immune system, we can add German chamomile in the blend. Now, what are the emotional effects of this oil? When you use German chamomile oil, it helps you to be honest with yourself and it releases the tension which you're holding in your body and the outburst is given it to your nears and dears one. Declutter your mind. When you use German chamomile oil, the person starts becoming more organized. When you use German chamomile oil, it's also the oil of leap of faith. Means it helps in people who are not trusting the situation or who are holding the situation very tight and they are afraid to move ahead. It's non-toxic, non-irritable until oxidation. So it's very good oil and safe oil. Now the next oil is cinnamon bark. We all use cinnamon in our homes, cinnamon cake, cinnamon rolls, cinnamon tea. It's normally used, but let's understand the properties, medical properties. It is very useful as an antimicrobial and antibacterial. Virus, bacteria, parasite, fungus cannot live in the presence of this oil. Cinnamon is a very good oil for treating all kind of infections. In our old shastras and in our old cultures, they used to put cinnamon in front of the home every day. They blow. It bring abundance as well. Cinnamon oil helps in circulation of system in our body. It carries the oxygen to the cell. So if sometime people have asthmatic and lungs issues and they're not able to breathe, it means the oxygen is not reaching to the cell. So when you smell cinnamon or have cinnamon tea or cinnamon blend, it helps to take the oxygen to the cells very faster. It stimulates the heart and it also tone your entire body. In old time, as a skin routine, or if anybody has a flabby fat, they used to put the cinnamon powder, mix it with water, and then they apply it all over their body and they wrap it with the plastic. And after 2-3 trial, they see entire fat is dissolved. Cinnamon is in old times, in old, in all the cultures, not only in India, it's been Greek and Roman and Egypt culture, they've been using cinnamon for toning the body as well. It's good for arthritis people and muscular aches. It deals with impotency and childbirth in the woman. Now let's understand the emotional part of cinnamon. The cinnamon oil aroma is very deep. Now this aroma helps us to connect us within deep. There are many deep questions which we ignore or we do not sit and answer. When you take cinnamon oil, you will be able to address that and bring it on the surface and address it, face it. If you're not able to face any situation in life and you're avoiding it again and again, cinnamon bark oil will help. It helps in regulation of blood sugar as well. When you go to any nutritionist, any dietitian, she will add cinnamon tea in your diets because it regulates your blood sugar level. Cinnamon attracts wealth. Cinnamon also helps to deal with us when we want to move forward towards healing and peace. There are people who want to be in their situation, they don't want to find a solution, they want to be in that zone. But when you start using cinnamon as a diffuser or as a blend around them, they'll be able to come out and start looking for help. And asking help is a big issue for such people. But when you give them cinnamon oil, they'll start opening up. They'll start saying, yes, I need help. We face many clients nowadays. They want to heal everybody around them except them. So we start emotional cleansing for them by cinnamon oil. Cinnamon oil is very hot oil. So we cannot give it in high quantity. So we need to use it in low dosages and avoid in pregnancy and children's. Now next oil is clary sage oil. Now clary sage oil comes from the leaf and the flower. The qualities of clary sage oils. When you think of any issues in the woman's health, it's a woman's friend. Whether it is PMS, whether it is menopause, menstruational cycle, cramping, infertility, frigidity, impotency, anything, missing period, more periods, it's the woman's friend. So clary sage, it should be there with you, all the women's. It's an excellent oil for all muscle fatigue and tension. The tensions we hold in our muscles, it aggravate as a pain outside. It helps in asthma, sore throat, bronchial infections as well. Clary sage balances the estrogen of the body. That's a female sex hormones. Clary sage oil is used for hair and skin toning. In old civilizations also they used to use this oil. It's also used for stopping the hair loss. Clary sage oils lower down the blood pressure. So before putting clary sage in the blend or giving it to the client, check the blood pressure of the client. If he's into any tablet, do not give this oil. It's a very seductive oil, so it cannot be given in the daytime. And it should be blended in the night time when they're sleeping so that they don't drive with it. Clary sage oil is a very good oil for anxiety, depression and movement to come out faster.